Welcome to Horizon Ease. Today's session is about releasing mental noise. This is not a time to fix anything, or to reach clarity, or to arrive at conclusions. This is simply a space to let the mind settle in its own way. Sometimes the body is tired, but the mind keeps moving. Thoughts overlap. Memories replay. Questions repeat themselves. You may notice unfinished conversations, moments from earlier today, things that didn't go as planned, things you wish you had said differently. If any of that is happening right now, there's nothing wrong with you. The mind does this because it's trying to protect you. It stays alert out of habit, even when the day is over. The mind doesn't switch off suddenly. It slows down gradually when it senses that it's safe to let go. Right now, you don't need to prove anything. You don't need to stay alert. You don't need to keep track of time. This is a place where nothing is expected of you. You don't need to silence your thoughts. You don't need to control them. You don't need to make them behave. Trying to force quiet often creates more noise. Instead, you can allow the mind to loosen its grip. Notice the quality of your thoughts, not their content. Some may feel loud or insistent. Some may feel distant or hazy. Some may drift in and out without asking for your attention. You don't need to follow any of them. You don't need to judge them as good or bad, important or unimportant. They can simply be there without requiring anything from you. Some thoughts are just habits. They appear because they always have. They replay because they're familiar. They don't need answers tonight. They don't need decisions tonight. Right now, you are allowed to observe without engaging. To notice without responding. If a thought pulls you in, you can gently step back again without effort. There's nothing you need to return to, nothing you need to hold on to. The mind can be noisy without meaning anything is wrong. The noise doesn't need to disappear all at once. It doesn't need to be solved. It doesn't need to be understood. It can fade gradually on its own, piece by piece. You may begin to notice small gaps between thoughts, moments where nothing needs to be said, moments where nothing needs to happen. These moments don't need to last long. Even a few seconds is enough. The mind learns from these pauses that it doesn't need to stay busy. Your attention doesn't need to stay sharp tonight. It can soften, it can widen, it can drift. Nothing important will be lost by resting now. Nothing will fall apart if you stop thinking about it. Clarity doesn't come from forcing the mind to keep going. It comes from letting it rest. You don't need to arrive anywhere tonight. There's no insight you need to reach, no realization you need to have. This moment doesn't require understanding. Just allow the volume to turn down naturally. Allow the space between thoughts to widen gently. If the mind wanders again, that's okay. You don't need to start over. You don't need to correct anything. Each time you notice, you're already resting. For now, it's okay to stop processing. It's okay to leave things unfinished. It's okay to rest without resolution. The day has taken enough from you. You don't need to give it anything more. You've shown up in the ways you could. You've carried what you were able to carry. That is enough for today. The mind can settle in its own time. You don't need to guide it. You don't need to watch it. You can let it find its own quiet. Stay here as long as you need. There's nowhere else to be. And when you're ready, allow yourself to drift gently into rest. Good night. Rest well. Love, peace.